New at 11, plans are in the works to sell two of the most iconic buildings that make up the Rose City skyline. The U.S. Bancorp Tower, known as Big Pink, on the right, and the PacWest building on the left. Experts say they believe it's yet another sign of downtown Portland's struggle to rebound post-pandemic. Catherine Cook is here with what happens next. Catherine?
Well, David, ideally a buyer or two will step up. And if history, recent history at least, is any indication, they'll likely pay pennies on the dollar for the properties compared to what they last sold for.
For sale, the U.S. Bancorp building, also known as Big Pink. The Portland landmark has 42 stories of possibilities and a plaza. Too big? How about this starter skyscraper, the PacWest building? At just 30 stories, it features aluminum panels and a central atrium. Both massive office buildings are new to the market. Real estate experts say it's downtown Portland in a nutshell right now, a shell of the business center it once was.
I wasn't surprised to hear at all because so many of the assets in downtown Portland that are office focused are in distress.
Vanessa Sturgeon is CEO of TMT Development, which owns Fox Tower. With her ear to the ground floor of Portland's real estate market, Sturgeon believes many other office buildings will soon be on the market, depending on what lenders are willing to work with. Real estate firm Colliers puts downtown office vacancy at nearly 35%.
The lenders on these buildings are going to be taking huge losses. There's no two ways about it.
If past is prologue, then these buildings will likely sell at a steep discount from what they previously sold for.
Jonathan Bach is a housing and real estate reporter for The Oregonian. For perspective, Bach points to the Montgomery Park building in Northwest Portland. It sold last year for $33 million. A fraction of the $255 million it sold for in 2019. List prices for the U.S. Bancorp and PacWest buildings aren't public, but they both last sold about 10 years ago for $372 million and $170 million, respectively.
Portland has lagged peer cities in bouncing back from population and job growth. Those two statistics were really hurting on compared to peer cities.
We have not traditionally been great about being welcoming to businesses, and businesses are who are driving the recovery.
Specifically, Sturgeon called out costs around Portland's preschool for all and supportive housing services as big buyer barriers.
Those taxes are they're so significant, and people are not seeing a good value on their investment.
But with renewed focus on economic growth at the city and state level, Sturgeon is hopeful.
If they focus on it and are willing to do whatever it takes to get companies into Portland, then I think we can recover.
We reached out to Portland Mayor Keith Wilson's office about the listings. Regarding the U.S. Bancorp Tower, his spokesperson said, quote, "The mayor and his team stand ready to assist where possible to support a smooth transition to ensure Big Pink continues contributing to Portland's dynamic future." David.
Yeah, sounds like a whole lot of uncertainty for now. Thanks, Catherine.